No aircon. Whenever you can, you can. Yeah. In my house, I go around, turn off all the standby. Talking about aircon, in my place, I never use it. No need aircon. Aircon use a lot of electricity, huh? That's one thing. I love remote mountain. I tell you what, there's no electricity there even. And no water. There's those things that they conserve water underground, a little well that they make and all covered. So the water is always good, you see, very cool and sweet. Oh, I never taste so sweet water like that. I mean, truly sweet. Not sugar sweet, but it's so beautiful. And when it rains, somehow they collect it in the underground there. And it's very dark there always to keep the water, always no bacteria, Any question before you go? The Russian people? Are you okay?
Yes.
Yes? How many are you?
10.
10?
Yes.
So quick already, wow. And you all in Moscow?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is it difficult to come here or you drive?
No, by flight.
By flight. For how long?
4 hours. 4.5.
That's it? Oh, nowadays so convenient, eh? And you live well there? Good?
Okay.
You look good, you look well.
Thank you.
And you have a golden... How did you do that?
I made it.
You made it yourself?
Yes.
Oh, very cute. Let me look. Very innovative, yeah? Yeah, look at that. Oh, very inventive. Huh? Why you have to have so many of her photos? Just to make sure. Yeah, just to make sure she's there all around, huh? Everywhere you go, you look. Wow.
For me, it's from world.
You make it for many people.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a very good idea. Look at what she did. Ah, wow. And he's nice looking too. Very inventive, very inventive. Mm. And you are doing well in Russia? Meditate together? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so sorry I don't speak Russian, but I make it on Supreme Master TV, I make them translate Supreme Master TV for Russian, yeah? It's important, yeah. Many of the people also speak in Russian many places. In the old era, they speak Russian too, not just in Russia. So it's important.
We would like to say a lot of thanks, Master, for invitation, for gathering and for your blessing. Thank you so much, so much. It's all of us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, Master.
It's your home.
Thank you.
I'm very glad to see you.
And
Anybody else from Russia? No, 10 altogether here, huh?
Yes.
Is nearby group meditation?
Yes.
Very good. I've been to your country only once, so
we remember your visit.
it was on my
We get-
birthday, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
we get initiation in your visit.
Yeah, I know. Oh, where else and when? It's only one time.
Yes.
But I remember the Russian people, very generous, I went to the hotel, yeah. I don't remember that's my birthday even. It was my birthday. Huh? Is that funny? Birthday in Russia.
But we remember it.
Yeah, but I did not know. That day I did not remember. Later, somebody reminded me, then I remember it's my birthday. But when I was in your country, I did not remember that was my birthday. And they're very generous. I stay in a hotel, a little bit far away from the lecture hall. And I go down and ask for a taxi, yeah? And the lady in the reception tell me, oh, no taxi. Takes so long. You go, the bus right in front. Very cheap. Taxi expensive. She tried to save money. Yeah. Normally, hotel, they don't care, why they tell you go on bus, I tried to save money for me. Very nice. So, okay, she showed me where the bus stop was, right in front of hotel. I said, okay, I go on the bus. But because I never went on the bus, and nobody asked me money, I forgot to pay. Yeah, truly like that. I forgot completely. I was just so looking at the city, and people, and was so happy, and on the bus for first time, and even I was given a seat even, I was so happy, and I forgot, I'd never been on the bus, I forgot to pay truly like that. Oh, after I got out, I shopped a little bit, and then, oh my God, I did not pay the bus. So later I came back by taxi, and I give much more tip. In my heart, I want to make up for the bus fare that that I did not pay. But maybe that's a gift from Russia for me, for my birthday. That come to their country on my birthday and don't celebrate nothing. So they give me a bus ride, Yeah, it's a gift, huh? Because if I have gone by taxi, I would have paid because the taxi never will let you go without paying. But the bus driver don't say anything. I walk in and I walk out. Funny guy. In Russia, you don't pay for bus or the driver don't ever ask, huh? They don't ask you whether you pay or not.
Now system is changed.
Yeah, they don't ask or they ask.
Yeah, ask.
Why didn't they ask me then? It was only a few years ago. Probably he think, oh, the only Chinese in town, we let her go. Look like Chinese, Of course, he doesn't know I'm Vietnamese. He probably think I'm a Chinese, And Chinese and Russia are brother and sister, Why take money, Huh?
Yes.
China and Russia are still brother and sister, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that's why they didn't take my money, A little Chinese sister come to Russia. And we don't take her money, Comrade, Yeah, I never forget that. That's really the present for my birthday, So the Russia people, I never forget. They're so kind, I'm a stranger, And the tourists, mostly people think, oh, tourists, they have a lot of money, take as much as possible. But they don't. So honest, Tell me, no, the bus right in front. Yeah, because I wanted to go to town, and she knows where, and she tell me, and you just take the bus, you just go there, you take off. And very cheap. Why go taxi? A lot of money. For her, maybe a lot of money, I don't know. But she tried to save for a stranger, It's very kind, you see. And the bus driver don't ask. I come up, I come down, he even wave. I guess In Russia, people all buy a card, like a monthly card,
Yeah.
In Germany, you can do that. Like you buy a card and then you can go for the whole month. And you can go anywhere in the city. It depends on how much you pay. You can go all kind of zone and every day, so many times you need. You pay like a package, So maybe people over there in Russia, they do that. So the bus driver used to it. Maybe only $2 or something. Yeah. But I never forget that. Very, very kind people. Okay. Any other country? Italy? Oh, this is Italy?
From Holland.
From Holland. Dutchman, okay. So many Hollanders. The Hollander people, very nice, They took in anybody. That's why the Vietnamese and Chinese just came right now before you. Yeah, they're from everywhere. I said, where are you from? Norway. Chinese from Norway. Where are you from? Iceland. Another one, Holland, and Poland, and German, England, UK. All places. Only one couple from Vietnam. The rest are from everywhere, your neighbor. Yeah. But they establish themselves, well, and they sell in vegetarian food and all that stuff. It's good. It's good. We're doing well. Any question, guys? You all look so good. Yeah? In front, you cannot go anywhere. In the back, you cannot push. And both left side, left and right like this. So it's just very, very convenient. Nobody fall down, nothing, United we stand, Cannot even move. So when people come in and see it, they say, my God, what a very, very, diligent group of meditator. What they call in Zen, unmoving, Can't move, it's too tight. In the Zen, because I talk in Chinese, I play with words, it's even more. I say it's very stable, sitting, stable, because you can't fall to the left, you can't fall to the right and the front. And it's warmer also in winter, right? And we save electricity and save the planet, Yeah, talking about saving energy, that's the best way, I love you. Okay. I hope to see you very soon. We have a lot of brothers and sisters, but some cannot come, And some people in China, they don't have money to even dream of coming here. Too expensive, Some people in a remote area of Africa, they don't dream of coming here. Not even dream. You understand? Mm-hmm. Sometimes they don't even have enough to eat every day. So if you know any brother and sister in those countries, if we know about it, we can help them. Okay, you tell me, all right? Okay. I love you guys. Words is not enough. I guess you like to hear that. The thing is, we are very lucky already, yeah?
Yes.
So it's good we're free, here, not too many rules. So it's okay, huh?
Yeah.
Better than nothing, huh? Yeah. So.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure. What I mean is that I reserve a lot of time for you this year, Not that I neglected you or anything, just you have too many brothers and sisters. Big family, what am I to do, Like my dog, I had 10, I have to take turn. Yeah, to be petted or to go to my room, take turn. Because if they are together, it's chaotic sometimes. Yes, sometimes I take them together, but not every day. Everybody wants to go to the bed, And the biggest guy, when he spread out, the whole bed is gone. It's better than nothing, okay? We love in here, yeah?
We too.
Also, we work together, and that's also togetherness, yeah. Look in the same direction, huh? Okay, please help the world. If you love me, help the world, love the world, okay? Just love the people and help them to get out of ignorance. They are not bad, they just don't know. Remember how we didn't know before? We were brought up in a different tradition and nobody tell us anything. Yeah? Only recently everybody tell, but all the smartness in the world, all the education, nobody tell us anything.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and/or production: rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella. Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water. Pollutes most of the water bodies. Deforests the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Causes world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Cowpox from milking cows. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit
So, everybody okay? Yes. Food good? Yes. Happy? Yes. Yeah. Thank you for decorating the dining table outside. Indonesia style. Very nice. You make it more like a new year.
Thank you, Master.
Just today, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You bought all this stuff from Bali?
Yes,
From
Master.
Indonesia?
Yes, Master.
Wow, thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
Very generous, very kind. Merci ya.
Thank you. Terima
How say thank you in
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Now, you see this, save the planet still, huh? Still we have to save the planet. Today I read you something from Islam, from the stories of the dervishes. You know the dervishes? The dervish is one of the Muslim tradition, yeah? The dervish, they dance, a lot, They have the head and then they have a jacket and then the robe very long, they're white, and then when they dance like this, the dervish. Rumi is one of the dervish master. Now this is a story from the dervish Muslim tradition. Yeah, dervish is very famous. Yeah, it's just like in Christianity they have many different denominations. Like they have Christian, they have Catholic, they have Evangelist, they have the Church of the Later Days, Saints, the 7 Days, Adventist, etc., etc. Yeah, and a smaller denomination. Yeah, all right. Why so many denominations within one religion? Anybody understand? 2 candy. Why so many different so-called sects or different denominations within one religion? Anybody knows?
Different understanding.
Different understanding. They say the same.
Different opinion. Different disciple.
Different disciple, different opinion,
Different enlightenment.
different enlightenment.
Different disciples reach different level.
Oh, reach different level.
Master never chosen a successor.
When Jesus was alive, yeah, there was not even Christianity yet, yeah, and after Christ died, they founded Christianity. We don't even have an ism here. Understand? Yes. But okay, that's how it happened. Okay. Now, when Christ has gone to heaven, there are some disciples, yeah, who are enlightened and continue the master teaching. Then it's okay. Then it continue Christianity. Yeah, but in English they read it Christianity. It's from Christ. Just like Buddha died, become Buddhist. Buddhism. Yeah. Lao Tzu died, become Laoism or Taoism. Yes, because it came from the master name or the master teaching or the master title. Yeah. When you are enlightened in India, they call you the Buddha. Yeah. When you are enlightened in Jerusalem, they call you Christ. Yeah. When you are enlightened, maybe in China, they call you something Tzu. Yeah. So many Tzu. Kong Tzu, Lao Tzu, Mong Tzu, Mo Tzu. Yeah, okay. Understand now? And after Kong Tzu died, become Kongism. Yeah, they call it Đạo Khổng in Vietnam and China. Yeah. That means Kongism. Yeah. Đạo Lão means Laoism or Taoism. That's what it is. Yeah. After Christ died, huh? Then the enlightened apostle, yeah, continue his teaching and slowly become Christianity. Fine. But after all these original disciples of Master Jesus also gone to heaven, then there may be other enlightened disciples coming after that. And maybe at that time, the true Christianity from Master Jesus has already faded. It's not true anymore. There's no true baptism anymore. There's no true lineage transmission from heart to heart anymore. We call it transmission initiation. So the person who was enlightened within that tradition, maybe he has gone to another master in different religion or different master without any name, without any ism, and he got the key to enlightenment. Yes. And then he came back and teach his Christian brothers and sisters. The Christian in name, but not Christian in true practice. So from then on, even though he was born a Christian in the Christian family, and he's also teaching his Christian denomination people, but he was enlightened. So he expounded doctrine of Christ in a different way than the church or the priests at that time do. So now this person probably gone and get enlightenment elsewhere. So he began teaching his brothers and sisters Christian. And now they become true Christian. Yes. But maybe because many other people from other different religious backgrounds also came to that Christian enlightened master, also came to study with him. So they don't want to call themselves Christians because they're not truly the Christian like the way it is right there, like non-enlightening Christian, but a true enlightened master. After true enlightening, there's no Christian, no Buddhist, no Muslim, no Sikh, no Hindu. It's all enlightened person, that's enlightened saints. Therefore, maybe they call themselves a little differently. Maybe the 7 Days Adventists, or maybe the Church of the Latter Day Saints, you see? Just to differentiate from the 4 saints. And so the people who are enlightened at that time differentiate themselves. All the disciples who follow that enlightened master, differentiate them and call these master or the high practitioner Latter Day Saints. Just to tell people that we still have saints. Even though Christianity has faded, after Jesus died, so they call the Latter Day Saints, just to continue with the tradition. Because after you enlighten, you don't forsake your religion, right? You are still a Christian, you are still a Muslim, you are still a Hindu, you are still a Buddhist, etc. You call yourself a Buddhist because you are Buddhist. You have been a Buddhist all your life and you are still a Buddhist. It just, the master help you to understand your Buddhism better than before. And you do, right? Yes. That's how within Christianity there sprung out many different denominations. Even though in their heart they know there's one God and they worship God and they respect Jesus. You capish now? Yes. The same with Islam or Buddhist. After the master has gone to heaven, many different things sprung out. All right, now we go into the story of the dervishes. This belongs to Islam. Now, there is a story, funny story, called the gnat and the elephant. You know what the gnat is? A little insect, no? Very small. And you know what an elephant is, I hope? Yes or no? Yes. What does it look like? Have a nose in the front. A big nose, huh? Yeah. This is the story about them. The smallest and the biggest. Okay. Once upon a time, long time ago, there was a gnat. You call it insect. His name was Namuz. And he was known because of his sensitivity as perceptive Namuz. Wow, even have a title. The gnat. So big, it's my fingernails. Have a title. The perceptive gnat. Well, you must know that the master in the old time, they used stories to enlighten the disciples, also to illustrate some sensitive issues that they cannot openly explain, in the public at any time. Enlightened master, in the glare of the public, especially the unenlightened people, they were always trying to make trouble. They make a white become black and make it trouble for the master all the time. So in order to minimize this risk, the master like Jesus, Buddha, or the master of the dervishes here, he invented stories, to tell what they want to tell. Just like a story for children or just a fiction story, so nobody can accuse them of brainwashing the public or teaching something that is unorthodox. At that time, it was very difficult for them to propagate the truth at that time. That's why Prophet Muhammad has been, chased and persecuted and accused. That's why Jesus has been crucified. The Buddha has even been attempted murder, attempted to be assassinated, yeah. But they only cut one of his toe, One time they managed to cut his toe, that's it. Since time immemorial, any enlightened master is always at risk, yeah, in danger of some sort. And if they manage to stay alive, it is still very difficult life to go through. If you want to explain, teach the disciples, or explain the truth to the public, very difficult life, yeah, at any time. Maybe one day we will have it better. Maybe when all the people became vegetarian and became more enlightened, then perhaps life will be less difficult, yes, for any enlightened person. But it's already better than the time of Prophet Muhammad and the time of Jesus, etc., etc. Okay, Namus, decided that he has a very good status, yeah, as a perceptive Namus. So he needs a very good and pompous residence. Now, for good and also efficient and convenient reason, he needs to move house to a more spacious, more prestigious residence for a person of his status. Yeah? So he decided to move house. Now he moved where? He moved into the ear of the elephant. When you look into the animals' ears or sometimes body, you see a lot of insects sometimes attaching themselves to the big animals, yeah? Even fish in the sea, some big fishes, you saw some oyster, attach themselves to the whale's body, or some small snail, small and a sparrow-like, yeah? They attach themselves to some of the big fish, yeah. And even some little fish attach themselves to the big fish and try to clean him up, whatever leftover food, etc., etc. So these are the natural things. Now, the Knut decided that his status is so great, he needs a big residence and pompous and more prestigious. So he moved into the ear of a certain elephant, yeah? And he deemed this residence is eminence enough for him to reside over such a status like his, a great Knut. After thinking for so long and preparing and everything, he decided to move. So soon enough, he installed himself in very spacious and prestigious quarter. And time passed quick. He had raised some generation of families of Knut and sent them into the world, highly educated, having diplomas and, graduated and all that. Good. And then he sent them out into the world and they all became someone in the world. So he is very proud, great-grandfather. As the years went by, the Knut knew all the moments of relaxation and vexation, the feeling of sorrow and happiness, of questing and achieving, which is the life of the Knut, wherever he might be found. The elephant's ear was his home. And as is always the case, he felt strongly, persistently, that there was a close connection between his life and the history of the Knut, this Knut, his very being and this place. Yeah, he feels that it's his place, his quarter. He feels that all history is written where he resides, yes. This is similar to human, huh? The ear was so warm, so welcoming, so vast, the scene of so many experiences. Wow, it's similar to human, huh? We have big houses. In Vietnam, if we have a house that belongs to the ancestor, Okay, we have to keep it. This is a kind of ancestry home. At the time of death anniversary of some great grandfather or parent, the whole clan all gather there and celebrate and talk about old time and stuff like that. Okay, so that's called Tự Đường, ancestry home. Now that is very precious. Yeah. So according to this is similar in value. Yeah, in his situation, in his species, and in this spacious and prestigious residency of his, or the mansion of his, there are so many experiences that had passed in his life, joy, sorrow, anger, happiness, all kind of things, sweet, bitter, and sour. All kind of taste in life that he experienced while he is living in this grand mansion. Yes. So naturally, before he moved into this house, you must imagine that he has a grand ceremony, cutting ribbon and all that stuff. Yeah. And popping non-alcoholic champagne and vegetarian banquet, all that, yeah? And even installing the flag and all that, every Monday, pulling up and down, yeah? It's a status of the Gnat, he is somebody, yeah? The world must know that he's somebody, yeah. Okay, now, he has to do it properly, as befitting his status in the world. Okay, now, it's described in here that on the very first day, just before moving in even, he had cried on the top of his little voice, declaring his possession of this residence. He said, "Hey, elephant, know that nobody else but I, the Gnat the Great, is moving into this place. I, the perceptive Namus, has chosen to grant this honor upon your ear." Yeah. To be my residence. Hereupon you have my notice. Okay. The elephant say nothing. Okay. So the perceptive great Gnat, Namus, decided that if he didn't say anything, mean no objection. Okay, there we move in. But little did Namus understood that the elephant didn't hear him at all. No matter that he screamed so loud, but he's only a tiny gnat. The elephant was busy doing his thing. So he heard nothing, of course. Okay, for that matter, he doesn't even felt the entry of the gnat and the family. He felt nothing at all. And after a while, even when the gnat continued living in his ear, he also don't feel nothing about it. The elephant feel nothing. And whenever the gnat go in and out of his ear, he also take no notice. He has no feeling about the presence of the gnat and his clan, the whole big clan, a lot of families. In short, the elephant has no idea about the existence of the gnat. Until one day, the great and the perceptive gnat decided, for some important reason, of his, to move house again. He was in a great, reflection about how to give notice to the elephant in a proper manner, as befitting his status. He was thinking for a while. So he asked his secretary to write some notes. Yeah, prepare the notes for the speech. All right. And then he donned proper, grandiose clothing, befitting the occasion. And he went out to the edge of the ear of the elephant, formally declare his change of residence. Yes. Okay. So this decision has been reached and irreversibly. So he decided. Now he came out. He rehearsed many times the declaration together with the whole clan of his family, and they rehearsed together. You know, how to walk, how to talk, how to sit, how to wave hand together. Yeah, and all the coiffure have to be done in certain manner. The hats have to wear what? Which one wear what color? Yeah. So afterward, he was thinking that he is sufficiently rehearsed well enough for his speech. And then everybody rehearsed well already in uniform. So he came out, he led the whole family come out to the edge of the elephant ear, ready to march outside with all the pomps and show. And he come out and declare again, "Hear ye, the elephant, I have an urgent matter to declare that from today I will move out of your ear. And know ye that from now on your ear no longer has the honor to to contain our family members anymore. You are free to do what you do with your ear." And he talked very eloquently, like that. You know, maybe more eloquent than that. Now, I wasn't there when the cat declared, so I guess it's just about his business, eloquent or not, yeah, that he give a notice, just like when you left your flat, yeah, when you leave your flat, you give a landlord a note of notice, like 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, depends on the contract. This had no contract, yeah? The cat has no contract with the elephant. Therefore, he did not need to give 2 weeks notice or 2 months. He just went out and declared that today I move out. He said so eloquently and earnestly, but the elephant seemed not to respond to him. So he screamed again, louder and louder. The third time, then the elephant somehow heard something like that. So the elephant was thinking of what he's saying, you know. And then the gnat asked him, "So, what do you feel about my departure?" I have a reason to explain to you, yeah? The reason why I moved, and so on and so forth. And then the elephant suddenly raised his head and trumpet, you know, with his trunk a little bit. And he's so loud, the gnat almost fainted. He just trumpeted a little bit only, you know. And then the elephant said to him, "Go in peace." To tell you the truth, I never noticed you were there. And I have no interest of you going or coming. Okay, for the Dervish master who told the story, huh? We have to thank him, huh? So was that a good story, yeah? Yes. Is it familiar? Yes. It is very familiar to us, huh? Because we feel the master who told the story, the Dervish master, wanted to emphasize the human character, right? Yeah, he doesn't even mean the gnat, he means the human. Many people think they are that important. This is the ego that he meant, yeah? The ego makes us feel that we are so important, that wherever we go, people must take notice of us. This is the example of the ego, huh? So, the story is really very good, huh? If we can live, not like the gnat, then it would be a very peaceful world for everybody, yeah? Not always making noise for nothing, huh? Making noise for nothing, yes. Nobody cares who we are. Well, somebody cares, but because we don't pay attention to them, so they try to make noise, yes, sometimes like that. So in order to live a more peaceful life, we have to check out our ego and keep it under control, okay? Yeah. Remember, nobody cares. Truly. Okay? It's very, very tiring to deal with human ego, you know? Terrible, terrible. Suffer a lot. See you soon, okay? Yeah. I was just telling my dog today, because of you guys, I lost everything. And then I said to them, no, it's not you, it's my heart. It's my heart. Make me lose everything. Yeah. Because, you know, when I was coming here, all my dogs were looking like, can we come with you? Car is small. All the dogs want to squeeze. Not possible. Normally, I didn't want to take dogs because too much trouble already, you know. Why have to have dogs? But they look at that like that. And then they took advantage of when I wasn't looking. Two of them escaped, come out, run to the car already. So I said, okay, never mind, come with us. And then in the car, they were so excited, you know, running around in the car. How can you run around? But they run around in the car. And I have to squeeze myself and worry about them and have to hug them, please don't run around. And, you know, I said, so much trouble. So I say, you guys are too much, because of you I lose everything. Even I lose a seat in the car. I already told you everything, you know. Everything that you should know, I told you over the years already. So sometimes you come here, I just amuse you. Amuse you with stories, jokes, candies, especially candies you like. Today I continue. Muslim story. There's called the way of the Sufis, you know? Sufism also a branch of Islam, yeah, you know, right? Okay. And they have a lot of stories. Buddhism also have a lot of story, but I think over the year I already told them, a lot of them. So I'm telling you something about Islam so that you can learn to know somebody else's tradition and belief system. Something new. Okay. We learn to know some other people's belief system and tradition. It's also not bad. It will foster understanding, yes, between people of different background. We should have tolerance, yeah, for each other, because everyone believes they are right. As long as their religion doesn't teach anything bad, it should be good, okay? Mostly, I told you already, and you know by now, you have followed my teaching for many years. You know by now that all religions originally are just one. And then after the master died, it became another religion. Jesus, when he was alive, he could barely, you know, cover himself, yeah? He said he doesn't have even a pillow to put his head on. Remember? He has to run away all the time. And Buddha, when he was alive, also not much, huh? He has to go out begging for alms. But later some disciple built a very big temple for him, yeah? With gold, you know, gold that become pavement on the garden and all that. Okay, but never mind, please bear with it, huh? A small place, okay? That's why I let you come here in winter, so you can sit together, keep warm, you know, save heater. And summer when you come, we all sit in the garden, you know, save electricity for aircon. So it's not too bad, is it, huh? Not too bad. I mean, squeezy place is good, huh? In winter it's warm, right? Yeah, winter we need together a lot of people to sit warm, you know. And this place is very good, you know, small, but winter you sit together, keep warm. Summer we sit in the garden, right? Who needs more room, yeah? And that's why you became all extraordinary saints, because you sit all night. Wow. No choice, is there? Huh? Where would you go and lay down? In Chinese, we say, 时势叫英雄, huh? Meaning the situation create heroes. Yeah. So in this case, the situation creates saints. Yeah. You heard many Zen stories of the old time. You know, all the monks of the saint, they sit all night. They don't lay down. Huh? Look at your neighbor. They're one of them. Incredible. You can sit all night. It's really incredible. Do you really sit all night? Yes. How do you sit? That is a question. Yeah? You sit like this, right? Yeah. As I told you already in another tapes, it's very good to sit very tight like this. You cannot fall, you know? In Zen Buddhism, the guy who sit all night and doesn't fall, bu tao tan. Bu tao tan means you doesn't fall. Literally speaking, like the egg doesn't roll. That means you sit very straight, you know? So balanced like an egg who doesn't move. Yeah. So that means very good in the Zen tradition. That means you are incredible, you are fantastic, you are truly a bodhisattva already. If you sit all night and you don't move. See? In here, it's the same, all of you, you don't move. There's no room to move. On the left, on the right, in the front, everybody sit together. So, you see, the situation creates saints here. Yeah. Maybe I should buy even a smaller house. And we will have more saints, huh? You know, right now you can move a little bit, a few inches, but if a smaller house, then it's truly just like this, huh? Bu tao tan. Okay, now we continue with reading of the Muslim, because they have stories that keep you awake. Huh? Now, in the Sufism, there is a name called Khidr. Khidr. Anybody know? Khidr. Any Muslim?
Qadir.
Qadir?
Yeah.
Qadir. Are you a Muslim?
Qadir, no.
No. But you know Qadir?
Yeah, I've never heard of.
Okay, Qadir. With I in the middle of it. Okay. Qadir means it's kind of a spirit, you know? The protection spirit. Yeah. Like angel, maybe. It's spelled Khidr, okay? And Khidr is supposed to be invisible guide in Sufis tradition. In the Quran, it is said that this Khidr was the unseen spirit who guided Moses. And they call it also the green one. The green one. So this green one is often referred to as the Jew, and he has been equated in legend with such figures as St. George and Elias. This story, however, is a characteristic of the supernormal function that attributed to the Khidr. I'm worried if I say Qadir, it might be something else, and then we will get all mixed up. So both in the folklore and among the dervish masters, yes, this Khidr is very famous for being invisible guide. Now we should just call him the green one, okay? Because if we keep spelling like this, it takes all night to finish the story. Okay. This is a story that somebody told. But it doesn't say whom. Let me check. No. Probably one of the teacher, of the Sufism. He told a story like this. And it's supposed to be a true story. Okay. The person who narrated the story said that once he was standing on the banks of the Oxus River, he saw a man fall in the water. Yes. And then another man was wearing dervish clothes. Seeing the man fell into the river, he also jumped in and tried to rescue the other man, but he was in full clothes. He probably jumped so fast he didn't think of undressing himself. Both of them, unfortunately, were being dragged together in the strong currents of the river at that time. And then both of them were struggling in the water to try to keep their head above the water. But they was in dangerous situation. And then, suddenly, this person, the storyteller, saw a third man dressed in a dress of shimmering green and very glittering one. He hurled himself into the river after the two drowning men. But as soon as he struck the surface of the water, he changed himself into a log, a wood log, not a man anymore. So the other two men saw the wood log, so they cling on to it. Yes. And together, they kind of pushing themselves to the shore with the log. Yes, so they saved their lives. All right. The person, who told the story, he could not believe himself. He could not believe what he's seeing. So he followed the log, as a distance behind the bush to see what's happening. And after a long while, far away from the two drowning men before, who'd already been rescued, far away from them, the log pushed itself onto the shore and dripping wet, and turned into men again. So the storyteller reached the log, that now has turned into man. The man already almost dry. And he threw himself on the ground, kneeling in front of him and crying and saying that you must be the presence, K-H-I-D-R. Yes, I have seen everything. You are the green one. Oh, thank God. The green one. You are the master of the saints, aren't you? Bless me, for I would attain. I was afraid. He was afraid to touch the green man's robe because it seemed to be like fire, except it's in green color. What is it then? Why is a man on fire when he's so wet? Why is he on fire? What?
Light.
Light, good. So the green man on fire said to the witness, you have seen too much. You have to understand that I came from another world and I am protecting those who have service to perform without them knowing so. So, means whomever this green man on fire was protecting, these people would not know about it. Just like, obviously he turned himself into a wood log. So the two men thought that, luckily we hang on to the log and we save our lives. They would have not known that this log was actually a protecting agent from heaven. Yeah? Okay. And he only protect those who has service to perform. You hear that? Yes. Like maybe these men are virtuous. Yes, are good. And still having things to do in this world, either for humankind or for the environment or for the animals. Yes? In human form, they are doing their duties here on earth. Therefore, this KHIDR, it has a duty to protect those people. So if you are doing some SOS flyers distribution, and if you see a lock somewhere, please don't just kick it off, pick it home, and put it in your fireplace. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that green man jump out of the fire, and then scare you to death. He's supposed to protect you. But if he jump out like that, of course you'll be collapse, right? Okay. Now, this green man in the light continued to say to the witness like this: "You may have been a disciple of, say, Imdadullah, probably the master at that time, master of Sufism at that time. But you are not mature enough to know what we are doing for the sake of God." See that, huh? At that time, maybe these Sufis disciples or master at that time were not enlightened enough to understand all this, what's going on. Yeah? Therefore, he went there and kneel in front of the green man and asking for blessing. Yes. The green man, nevertheless, is not to bless people for enlightenment. He's there just to protect the ones who are good and virtuous, who has things to do in this world. I mean, who has good things to do in this world, yes. Good one, of service to mankind, that's what I mean, and to all beings. After the man spoke thus, the witness looked up and the green man was gone. He only heard the rushing sound in the air, but he did not see anyone anymore. After he came back from that event, he saw the same man again. The same green man? He was laying on a straw mattress in a hotel near Peshawar. And then the witness said to himself, "Oh, I was too rough last time. Yeah, too excited. This time I will be more mature." So he came and took hold of his rope, of the green man's rope. Last time he was scared, and now he took hold so that he won't go away. That's what it is. He took hold of his rope, which was a very common one, normal dress, nothing more, nothing less. Though under that, I thought I saw something glowing green still. Outside it looked like a common dress, but underneath of the dress he still see the glowing light, green light. So then the witness say again, "You may be the KHIDR." And then the witness continues, "But I have to know how an apparently ordinary man like you perform these wonders." Because he looked very ordinary, except he's underneath of his robe glowing some green light. So how can an ordinary man like you, look like ordinary man, can perform such a wonder? You must tell me, yeah? And why? Explain your craft to me so that I can practice it as well. So the green man laughed. He said, "You are impetuous, my friend. The last time you were too headstrong, and now you are still too headstrong. Go on, tell everyone outside that you have seen KHIDR yourself. See how they will react. They probably will put you in an asylum." So go on, go on and tell everybody. I don't care. The more you protest, you are right. The more heavily they will chain you. See that? So even though he doesn't hide or anything, he's so sure that nobody would believe this man anyway. So he couldn't care less. Because this guy was trying to threaten him, so you have to show me this, otherwise I won't let you go, something like that, The attitude, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you tell the truth, people do not believe you, right? Okay, then the green one took out a small stone, and the witness stared at it. He suddenly found himself paralyzed, turned to stone until he had picked up his saddlebags and walked away. He just temporarily disabled him so that the green man, can run away. The green man get out a stone, and then the guy keep looking at it and then paralyzed for a while. And then the green man just pick up his sacks and gone away. And when I tell this story, I mean the witness, the one who saw all this. When I told this story, people either laughed or thinking me a storyteller and give me some pennies or some dollars. Yeah, at least he earned something. So at least people don't put him in the asylum, mental house. So that is the story. Was it interesting? It's finished. Applaud to the storyteller at least, huh? Oh, yeah. If he told you this, would you believe? Huh?
Yes.
If anybody told you this story, would you believe? Yes or no?
Yes.
You know why? You haven't had miracle. Okay. Anybody have similar story except the person, the invisible one is not green. Maybe blue, for example. The blue one. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes? Who? Where? Come here. I don't see you. Who is it? Come here, tell me. You have similar story?
Yeah. Before I come to here, I have no money, but sister give me $10,000.
$10,000?
Dollars NT.
Oh, NT.
So I have money to come here.
Oh, well, that is your sister. Is she green? So?
No, I just know her.
Okay. How one? Anybody who has like invisible help, or somebody who's invisible and then help you and then disappear, something like that?
Not really help, Master. Just your manifestation, but not really help. Just
not help you?
just appear like and talk like non-verbal and just.
Oh, because you don't need help, maybe. You did not need help, that's why. Okay, then it's similar. It's good. Anybody who see Master inside? Just him? You see also? What did she do? Or he do?
Sometimes you talk to me. And even it was a long time before I got initiation. I was sitting on the bus. And it was long before I was initiated, about 2 years ago. The first time that I met Master through the television. And I was completely in love with Supreme Master Television. And with your programs, your lectures. I liked them very much right from the beginning. And then maybe 2 or 3 months I was watching every day. And then I was sitting in the bus and I was thinking, oh, these girls in the Supreme Master Television, they all dye their hair like the Master, blonde hair.
Before. Some of them.
And then I was thinking, oh, they are just a little bit childish or a little bit spiritual, immature. Something like this I was valuing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I hear Master's voice inside, and she said, no, they are like the girls who like to dress the hair like their mother.
Yeah.
And
normally,
it was so sweet.
It's normal.
You know, and yes, it's normal, eh?
Yes.
And it was so clear. And first, I was a little bit surprised to hear your voice.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I felt, okay, this must be a very powerful lady, a very powerful master, that she can speak to you like this. And I was really, on one hand, surprised, and on the other hand, I could accept it and see it as a normal thing.
Mm-hmm. No judgment.
No judgment, yes.
You know, I do everything as I must do, according to universal plan, just to help whatever way I can, to connect with people in different ways, yes. So for them to look like a mother, some of them, okay. I would prefer not to have to dye hair blonde and all that, but if I have to do, I do anything anyway, whatever. Whatever, I'm easy. Whatever I have to do, I say, okay, why not? Yeah. There's no more time to say, no, I don't like, or I like. I don't have like or no like anymore. So after that, you feel good, huh? Feel like more tolerant, huh? Yeah, it's very good. At least you're very powerful also. That in such a bus, busy and noisy bus, and you still can hear me.
It was a kind of innocent state of consciousness.
Yeah, so you were powerful too. Good. And what else? That's it? There's only one time?
No, several occasions.
Oh,
yeah.
others.
Often it happened in dreams.
Yeah, okay. It's similar, okay.
So then I had one dream that I was in the mountains, and it reminds me on a place where I was before.
Yeah.
So it created more an familiar atmosphere, so that I feel safe or trusted.
Yes, yes.
And then I was in the mountain, and then I was on a bridge that was across a road. And then I was standing on the bridge, and then I saw you on the road, and then I was thinking, oh, this is Qinghai. And then you looked up, but without speaking, I could hear your voice, and you confirmed that it is you. And then you went into a hotel, and in front of the hotel there was a kind of a tent. And I just simply followed, and I went into the tent. And then I went through the tent, and then I came in the hotel. And when I entered the lounge of the hotel, it became a completely empty space. And then it was as if it was a long, endless tube, and you pulled me through this tube. And it was whirling, whirling. And then I was thinking, oh, okay, this is the moment I get enlightened. Oh, now I get enlightened, I get enlightened. And I was lying in my bed, and I had this rushing through my head, and all this light and energy. And I was thinking, oh, now I get enlightened. Master is making me enlightened. But then I lost consciousness, and then in the morning I woke up, and I was still not enlightened. But
you are.
But this was really a nice experience. And this was in the summer, I think, last year. And then I really thought I should take initiation and start this.
To get real enlightenment.
This technique.
Right? Not just in dream, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome home. Yeah. It take you a couple of experience to get initiation, huh? You know, typical man, you know, no proof. No proof, no roof. Yeah, it's good. All right. Anybody else? Anyone else who see the green master?
Too many, cannot remember, Master.
Oh.
Master, you manifested into for a few days, there was a moth in my house.
Oh.
It was pure white. and bigger than usual. And it was almost like caricature, like a cartoon, but it was real. And you wear these furs, it's not real fur, and on the back of the moth was a big, like when you wear your fur around your neck. I've never seen a moth like it. Was like it was you. It wasn't just a moth. It was beautiful.
How do you know it's me, baby?
Because you would talk to me, and you hung around for a few days with me.
That's powerful.
And it's very special. I feel always very blessed with you, Master. Just many experiences, and just the brain doesn't. There's like this middle of the night. I got doors like the ones here, and there was this angel, like this huge angel, like covering both the doors, and the brain when you first start meditating doesn't understand you've had experiences. You've had them. The next day you think, no, this just wasn't true. I know I've seen it.
Yeah.
It was like, it's a bright light angel. I mean, it was beautiful again. And as the days go by, you start getting less confidence that it actually happened.
I understand.
And
the brain is telling you, it cannot be true.
Absolutely, yes.
You imagine all that stuff.
Many times you've always come and took care of me and took me places, and she's always just been there for me, Master, many times.
It's good.
Yeah, thank you.
It's good you know it. Welcome. It's good you know it, because I don't know anything about it. At least one of us know about it. Okay, very good. The moth hang around 2 days in the house, 2-3 days, didn't die. Must be a special moth, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Hang around too long and don't die, then must be special at least.
But it was you. No, it's very difficult for me to.
You know it, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a special feeling, connection.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know it. Yeah, you just know it.
And it wasn't like a moth. It was like it had been created, because this the back of it. It was like it was you wearing your.
Otherwise, you wouldn't recognize, huh?
Yeah, I mean, but it was pure white. There's no dark dot on it. It was just pure white, and this beautiful coat around its neck, and
Lucky nobody killed it.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay. Like the log, yes. Okay, yes. All right. Moth is easy to come in and out of the window.
师父，大概在我22岁左右的时候，就是我做梦梦到师父，就是发白色的光，就是要往生了。然后那时候我好像在一个医院的病床上，然后整间都是白的，然后师父也是发白色的光来，然后我醒来以后就觉得，是真的吗？然后因为觉得，不。好像身体都还很健康啊，然后就后来我就想说赶快去告诉我的家人，然后结果我就走上楼去找我妈妈，然后那时候大概清晨吧，然后她还在睡觉，可是那时候我在走上楼的时候，发现我自己全身都发白色的光，然后就觉得应该是真的吧，因为那个人应该不会发光，然后我就上去找我妈妈的时候，那时候我妈妈有那个50肩，就是手都举不起来，有一只手举不起来，然后我就想说，既然我在发光，那我就摸摸看我妈妈的手好了，然后就一摸，然后我妈就醒了，然后说她整个手都麻掉了，我就是轻轻的摸一下而已，后来我妈妈的手就都好了，然后就很神奇，已经好久都举不起来，就摸一下就好了，然后。可是3天以后，师父没有来接我，对，然后我的识别证就被洗衣机洗坏了，然后就重办了一张，然后对，可是师父还是没有来接我，然后我也原本也会觉得，那是不是真的师父来梦到师父来这样？可是我可以确定应该是因为我醒来的时候， 我看出去我们家都在发光，然后我自己本身也是变成有点半透明，会发光这样子。对，
大概是别正走，你不用走这样子，象征嘛。OK，
谢谢师父。
不客气，没关系的，早晚了，跑不掉了。
师父你好，在印心以前有梦见好多次师父，有一次是梦见师父说是要问我你有没有准备好跟我走，跟我回家。然后我说有，我已经准备好了。师父你什么时候来接我？然后后来师父就不见了。
回家不一定是那个死亡的啦，精神啦、灵体回家啦，修行就对了，多一个阶段这样。
还有好几次，就是因为我身体也不太好，所以反正有很多病，然后还有什么白头发之类的，少白头之类的，然后好多次就在梦里面梦见师父帮我治白头发啊，治这个病啊，治那个病，然后当时就感觉有师父好像有传信息给我，我就觉得身体整个感觉特别特别舒服，好像有一种不可思议的力量在往出冒。每次醒来以后就是感觉特别好，然后因为人家都说不应该告诉别人嘛，但是我以前不太清楚，所以总告诉我妈妈，然后有几次就梦不到师父，我还觉得挺难过的。然后后来又梦到师父了，梦到师父跟我说话，说是你要好好打坐，那时候还是印心之前只有做方便法，然后后来我就感觉，因为在西班牙嘛，刚开始不是特别能吃到全素，但是有一段时间挺难过的，但是后来就是因为借助打坐的力量，后来就是能够吃全素完了以后就赶快要准备印心就想是一定要见到师父，马上见到师父，所以现在刚印心一个多月，然后就来到这里。还有就是当天印心完了以后，我们就回家就是开始打坐。刚开始就是打坐做观光的时候，然后师父就一直对我笑。我刚觉得好像是完成了一个非常重要的任务，非常重要的一步，所以师父感觉好像在加持我，鼓励我。谢谢师父。客气。
OK， 没有人看到那个绿色的人哈。Nobody see the green man 啊？有啊，来过来看一下，讲，在那边请。
师父，我在要打太禅的前1个多月啊，那我就被一个闯红灯的计程车撞了，那整个人都飞出去。那时候我第一个念头就是说，师父比我更严重，然后。那时候我整个人在天空中一直翻，就这样一直翻，然后就像皮球一样一直掉下来，安全帽也整个都被拉，这硬生生的扯走了，可是头也没断。然后我的眼镜呢，就不是好像有人把我折得很好，然后就放在那个旁边，那个路边。那我就抱着我的头，然后心里一直想着师父，然后我就坐在那边没有办法起来。很难过，可是心里要想，哇，师父不知道是不是比我更严重，我更担心，然后我就很急，然后那时候爬不起来的时候，那突然间不知道从哪边冒出来一个先生，然后他就默默的把我扶起来，扶到旁边去坐好，然后我就等到医院去，等我坐下去，然后我再头抬起来的时候，那个人已经不见了。然后我在想，一定是师父派人来把我扶起来的。那我一路上很受到师父的照顾，因为我是一个单亲妈妈，带了4个孩子，那师父一路陪着我，让我度过很多难关。我特地也要感谢师父。
不客气，
谢谢师父。
不客气。好。You open the door, you came out. I locked the door and they open and come out. Where is the other one? Where is Goody? Happy, where's Goody? Goody! Oh, because she took care of her before. Very love, a lot of love. You, huh? Open door and come in like that. My God. I didn't want them to trouble you, so I locked them in the house and they open door, come out. Both of them. I recognize you, that's what. Yeah. Okay, now we don't have any order in the court anymore. And say hello to everybody. Yeah. Warm. Okay, good. My God. See that, huh? See that? I can't work no more. This is for you, but not in there, huh? Here, go open it. Go open and eat. Open it yourself. I don't have time now. Okay, you shop enough now? Oh, I'm too excited. They've been begging me to come with me. Because I don't have time at home too much, so I take them, take turn to take one dog, two dogs with me, so have a little bit more time together, alone like this, not just 10 dogs, 9 dogs together. So tonight, I thought I don't want to take any dogs tonight. And they beg, I told you, they beg to come. And then I said, okay, good, but you're not going in the meditation hall because we don't have room in there and I don't want to disturb people. Not everybody like dogs, I know that. You don't like me, you don't have to like my dogs as well. Or some people like that, if you love me, you gotta love my dogs, my cats, my everything. I don't want to force it on you. And then they force themselves on you. Look at that. They open the door and come in. See that? Can't believe this. You too, huh? Naughty. You are loud. It's good. And you're so smart. I can't believe it. Two doors. And they still open it and come out. She ate already, that's why perhaps. Come on. Get spoiled. Oh, get spoiled. Oh, come, get spoiled. Of course. Yeah. See? She don't even break it and wait for you to break it. Like usual, So spoiled at home. Sometimes don't eat alone, have to feed by hand. Yeah. All of them. That's enough for now, baby. Okay.
就是我从能够开始吃素，然后再跟师父修行的一个经验。那实际上我在一贯道已经20几年了。那我当初会进一贯道，我相信是观世音菩萨的指引，因为我本来是一个吃肉很重的人，我一餐不能够没有肉。
Oh my God！
那我的身体非常的不好，一个月30天、28天，我都在看医生、打针、吃药。
一贯道怎么不吃素啊？
在我进一贯道之前，
我身体不好。
对，那后来有一个机缘之下，我不知道为什么，那一个晚上在睡觉的时候，我还没有睡着，那突然看到观世音菩萨整个现身，那就像房子那么的大，那么的高，然后那么的亮。那我只是很奇怪，因为我以前不信佛，所以说我不知道说那到底是什么，为什么那么的亮？那后来菩萨移到我的床边，然后他在我的智慧眼上面跟我洒甘露水，那我全身不能动，我只是觉得说它好亮，但是 我真的不知道它到底是什么。然后我花了一整天，隔天花了一整天的时间，我一直到底在想，我看到的到底是什么？一直到我打工结束回来之后，然后我才知道说，原来我昨天晚上看到的是观世音菩萨。然后这样子之后，我撑了半年的时间，我没有办法吃肉。然后我就自己到一贯道去，然后当初去那里的时候，只是说方便能够吃个简单的素食而已。但是我开始吃素之后，我没有办法再吃荤的东西了。即使是我妈妈非常的反对，她告诉我说，在这个家里面，只要你不吃肉，你就没有饭可以吃。我还是坚持，我一定得要吃素。那我躲着她吃。那这么久来了，20几年来了。这之间呢，也看过其他的仙佛，那又看过观世音菩萨一次。那在我开完法会之后，我原本是很不好睡的，但是晚上开始有梵乐一直跟着我，那个梵音一直让我听到我睡着为止。那我知道说菩萨没有离弃我，那他一直跟着我。那20几年过去了，我知道仙佛的力量是什么，但是我碰不到名师。所以那时候我开始一直求，在我心里面一直求，我希望我能够找到在世的名师，因为我知道只有在世的名师，他能够解决我的问题。那在一贯道，他有仙佛会来借窍，但是即使他来借窍讲课，顶多2个小时、3个小时的时间而已，他就得走了。那他显化的力量让我知道说在世名师的可贵在哪里。我一直相信说，善财童子有53参，他参访了53位的名师，然后才成道。所以我认为说，只要有在世名师的话，我能跟着他的话，我一定也能够找到回家的路。那一直到有个机缘认识师父之后，那多方观察，我觉得说，师父就是在世的名师，就是我要追求的。其实在还没有印心之前，修方便法的时候，师父已经给了我很多的力量。我甚至在还没有印心之前，我可以看得到一些境界的东西，虽然我不知道它到底代表的是什么。一直以来，就是我印心其实才1年多的时间，然后师父给我的感受，我觉得说这个加持让比我之前的20几年的摸寻，让我进步得更快更多。那我很感恩师父，
好，
感恩您。
不客气，不客气。你好就好，好就好。She loves everybody. That's a problem. That's why I don't want to bring here. They're disturbing you. Not everybody likes dog, you know. I mean, they love dogs, but they don't want to come and lick all over like that. And they don't care. If they love anybody, they just come and love you. I can't even control. Love is not a free gift, you know. I mean, you give to whoever like, not just whomever you like. Yeah, what am I to do? I lock them too. You know, I mean, not lock with the key, but lock the door, you know, very strong. Even I have to use some force to open it. You know, those, you lock it in and it's in. And they open it. At home also, you know. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, look at that shopping. Shopping all over. You had enough, okay? Oh, but many people like to see them. Before, they even asked me, bring your dogs, bring all the dogs. I say, my God. Ow. They say, we thought you bring all the dogs here and the birds. I say, you must be joking. They have no idea. You know how much work dogs also and birds have to work. You bring them here? And they're flying here or what? Huh? The bird fly behind my car coming here or something? Huh? Otherwise, have to put them in cage, you know, safely, and then have drink and food, and then bring here how many cars I need, you know? They think it's just like a joke. Even dogs, you know, 2, 3 dogs, and I have no room in the car already. And we need people to take care of them and feed them and give them drink and take care of them in the house, and and clean them up and go out, do business and all that. And they even want all the dogs here, believe it or not. All the dogs. Go. Ai này mình rồi. 他知道你们好了才叫你，不会的，他不会的。应该跟这样讲，这样他就来。你要吗？Hello 了 ，Hello，OK， 行了哈，everybody 有了哈，够了，yeah. Slowly, yeah, go. Happy.